But with the Fizz pick, we probably won't. That's a really tough lane. And looking at the team as well, it's going to be hard to hit a shockwave on any of these guys as they're hopping in, out, jumping left and right. That's a risky pickup, but it is something that Tinons likes. It's going to be crazy. We have to consider if Alliance coming in here as the super team, this is what they built for. Will they continue to go winless in the group? Remember, we'll be checking back throughout the game to see how the poll shifts. Keep voting on Twitter by sending either hashtag ALLwin or...
Enough and get Fizz to use all the sustain he has. Then he starts falling back and has falling behind. Top lane though, gang onto Lep.
Uh-oh, Lep in trouble here. He does have his flash up very low. He's trying to hold it for the last second. Scrap shield goes on and he blows the flash and goes down. Had to consider the red buff as well there. Would have taken him out.
He's going to walk in, Flame Spits are running. Wicked wants
to take damage and
hard
get
to
the
bait him. Yeah, he's trying to bait him in, trying to keep that Blade Surge going, trying to show that he's using it. There's the kick, going to land on towards him, but I think Lem might be safe on this one. You can see he's going to try and get away. They're going to have to tower dive, and they will go for it. They have enough damage. Wicked taking too many tower hits. He just about gets away. Shook will be able to walk off as well. And
just makes you want to pull your hair out. 6 minutes, actually almost 7 on the clock. Oh wow, going for the dive on this one. He can Playful Trickster out, and that is the utility and damage that they bring. I said it was going to be a hard matchup because
mid lane, Wicked went aggressive in the top onto Lep. You can see he burned his equalizer and his flash. Danagorn finds Shook, kicks him in there. He's got the support of Froggen, flashes straight out of it, tries to force him away. Playful Trickster's not going to find him in the ignite. Well, no!
Would love to get that. Maybe have a lane to farm it for a little bit. Up towards the top lane once again. This is definitely a diveable thing. Transcendent Blades coming out from Wicked. They kick him up against the wall, and they are going to take down Lep once again. Kill Lep off of this one. No. He's got to know they're still close. Spend the whole game.
Going for it. Oh, they're going to jump in. He gets kicked backwards. Wicked tries to slow down. In comes the rest of Kabum, though. They try and collapse around him. They do not get the lantern down in time, and Shook gets himself the 4th kill. He's going to cause problems, like you said. Nobody can deal with him right now. He's just going to keep on split pushing, keeping all the problems on him. Kabum maybe going to try and create a play here. They catch Shook out. This could be some good gold. The kick on Danagorn. He tries to jump away, but he will be taken down. The first kill for Kabum.
Such a nice
hacking all over the map, and it kind of leads to Dragons. The first, and finally, as they go for Dragon, it's going to be Alliance first. They have all the wards around them. They pretty much paid for this Dragon, so they need it back.
They're getting the best of both worlds. They've taken the Dragon and put a massive dent in towards that top. Step up something here to slow Alliance's slow chokehold.
Might go for Froggen here.
Stepping up a little bit. Shum the Waters comes out. Dan's quickly stepping out around that one. He's going to come up with a kill for himself. Flashes to land the Trickster. Ardent Blaze hits. One more shot's going to give Minerva the passive movement speed. He picks up the buffs, but what can they gain off of this?
Well, you get assist for your team. Let's see what they do now.
He's definitely put a target on his head with that Rumble pick. It has such a high win rate, so Alliance was not going to let that go through the game easily. They take down Lep once again at 0-5-0.
Happily slides through. Tinons thought about closing the gap, but while it's all happening, Alliance just closed out another objective, and the Dragon goes their way, keeping the gold flowing in their direction.
It's been all about this top lane here. You even see Alliance plays like the pink from Kabum is focused on this top lane here. And poor Lep, he's really been in trouble, and
man,
double Danish.
Double. Indeed, coming up, not even a Chum the Waters necessary for that one. They know they had the control with the wards around them, and that means all those ultimates are still ready for use. Going a little hard here. Chum the Waters now coming out for Dance. The Zanya, that's going to be a hit. The static Shiv Burst coming in with a nice shot from Tabs. They got eyes on the turret, and
Froggen's off the side. In comes Nif, tries to keep him around there. The Death Sentence will land, but it's Froggen he catches. He's got himself a Rabadon's Death Grab. Sorry, he's going to build up towards him. Minerva going to get caught out. Froggen taking low. The Zonia's is not quite off cooldown yet. Will he get picked up? Tino's dropped. They're going to keep on rushing.
Dan's very low on this one. Danagorn had to jump out, so he's not going to be able to reset back in off of anything because there's no kills coming, and even with Froggen throwing the fish out of the boat on that, they were able to take the fight to Tinons and Dan.
And Lep once again.
Oh no. No piercing the heavens this time.
Well, we say it so many times when
7 in the game and want to finish it in 20 minutes. They're actually respecting the power spikes of Kabum. They're respecting the 5 versus 5 power they do have. So Alliance has just been taking it pretty slow, making sure they can get this win here and don't have to risk Kabum coming back in the game.
Well, someone it is coming is Danagorn, going to try and sneak around the side. Can he get close enough to try and jump in? No, instead forced away. Shook takes down the Baron. And Alliance secure yet another objective. They're now 11th. Wicked there, but again, all towers now down. The inhibitor is gonna drop. Tab's forced away from this one. Kabum desperately trying to find a target. Is it Wicked? Shockwave pulls him in. Have they got enough? The monsoon lands. Danagorns is gonna get focused. He gets burnt on down. Shook goes deep. Punts left straight back in towards Alliance. They clip themselves a second. Tabs gets himself the double. Keeps on pushing through, and Kabum are forced away. It is finally one kill. Shook will drop, but all inhibitors are now down, and Alliance have themselves a strong chance to win.
They can just go back now here, buy some items, wait for your super minions to also stay around with your Baron buff. I mean, you have a lot of minions spawning into the base here. No super minions just yet, which is what they want. Really make the last push. Still have taps. You can take down these towers in just a few seconds. You have Lich Bane and Froggen as well. TP from Wicked. Alliance don't care about super minions.
This looks like it could be the final push here coming in. Tabs. We were saying earlier on the analyst desks, liking to see these 80 carries not afraid to step up and hit these turrets while the turrets are hitting back. And we saw Tab's face checking a little bit there. He gets out safely. 402 for him on this game. Doing very well for the team. Keeping himself safe on that split push as well. Dragon's live, but it's all about what's in front of their eyes right now. Alliance is still staying to keep this game in their favor.
Well, double super minions pushing in. You gotta wonder what's holding Alliance back. I know the Baron buff's worn off, but come on, guys. You have a gigantic lead. All 3 inhibitors down. It's just time you find a pick here, and that is what they're looking. Double super minions coming in the top. Double super minions coming in the bottom, and rotating through in the mid lane as well. Alliance drawing on through, trying to find that one simple time to push. They're so careful of that sonic wave landing. Shockwave landing of Tino. I'll get it the right way around eventually. This time around, Froggen is pushing in. Danagorn's going to be the focus. Wicked jumps on towards him. They force him back onto the fountain right now. They put the damage down on the Nexus turret. Alliance will finally take their first victory at World Championships. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. And they still took the time to do it here.
Doesn't look like it's going to be an easy road, though, with this being the first win the team created to win Worlds, a super team from Froggen. Struggling a little bit, but that win definitely going to bolster the spirits somewhat.
Yeah, and for Kabum here, I mean, we kind of saw the same tactic. Dance and Minerva down this bottom lane, they can handle themselves in a 2v2. Did a very good job, got the tower as well. Minerva didn't even die in the game here. And then Leb is always the focus for the enemy team. You want to kill him as many times as possible in the top lane here. Yesterday, Danagorn was sitting in the bush waiting for pretty much the entire game long. Today, he decided to farm a bit more, and suddenly Shook was there to just kill Leb. Not sure if tomorrow if he's going back to the wait game and just hope to counter gank early on. I mean, it is so hard because there's so much focus on Leb up in his top lane.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for him, honestly. 0-8-1 at the end there was constantly out. Wicked and Shook working very well as a combo, but that's a good sign for Alliance fans, the fact that they did work out so well. But let's not get carried away, because Shook was on Lee Sin, Wicked was on Aurelia, both on their very favorite champions.
Some good picks there. Also, got to consider that win weight on Rumble. They didn't want that to happen again for the game. They actually weren't even able to use a Rumble all in conjunction with an Ori ult around.